Do you know the richest people made most of their money during a downturn or a recession, or increase or double their wealth during a downturn? Welcome to Streams. On this edition of Streams, I'll be discussing the recession advantage. You might be asking, what advantage is a recession? If you understand the boom and bust trend of the economic cycle, the richest people targets the period of the downturn to grow their wealth. The richest people understand you can buy everything on the cheap during a recession. Think of Warren Buffett, who always takes advantage of a recession. During the 09 financial meltdown, he bought a lot of blue chip good companies on the cheap. George Soros did that in the 1994 recession, and he's always been doing that. Everyone in history, and you can take advantage of it. You see, they understand that there's a cycle. There is the bull run. The economy cannot expand forever. It needs to contract. Some people call it correction. That's when it cools down because we can't sustain that level of growth perpetually. So when it cools down and a lot of people are losing their jobs and there's a correction in the market, that is when the rich are piling up good deals because it will expand during another bull run. And that's why you need this recession advantage. Number one, remain steadfast in your own strategy, presuming you have a strategy. And if you don't have a strategy, it's not too late to create one because things are very cheap now. Properties are very cheap now. Money market assets are very cheap now. Some companies that you could not buy at the end of the bull market, think of Tesla, Amazon stocks, Apple stocks, some were retailing for 600, 400 or more before. Maybe they are retailing for 200, 100 plus now. So you can buy a good asset at this time and wait for the bull run. So if you don't have a strategy, create one, but be steadfast in your own strategy in the face of a downturn, because that's when you can pick the biggest advantage. Number two, observe the changing trend. Things will not be static because it will be changing. Even governments are trying to deal with either energy crisis, cost of living crisis, inflation. It's all over the world. It's a global phenomenon. UK is grappling with it. Europe is grappling with it. It's worse in the global south. Look at the weakening in the China's economy. And you are thinking of lowering the interest rate. That might be an entry point that the risk of asset is about to take off. And of course, there's a popular saying in the money market, in the crypto space about the halving. What does it mean? I was in this office in 2014 when people were discussing, the new currency and the new digital economy. You need to have this knowledge and understand the trend. And it's the people that are ahead of that trend that will make the biggest, yield of that particular economy. So observe the changing trend and take advantage of it. Number three, stay on your own strategy or stay on your own game. There will be a different game in town during a recession because people want to survive at all costs. Stay on your own game because if you play other people's game, you might lose. Build your own game, understand where you are in your own trajectory, and build that advantage. Take, for example, I will not be playing the game of people who have built up major reserves during the last bull run in the money market, who are just waiting for the next bull run. You might just be picking up deals now in order to build a portfolio that will help you to take advantage of the next yield. Look at the property sector, for example. Some people have built a very formidable asset. They can play certain games that if you are just coming into that space, you can't play. So you must understand and stay on your own game so that you don't play other people's games, so that you are not tripped off or make the errors of losing your own money. You know what Warren Buffett says? The first rule of money is not to lose your money. So be smart. Think of these three strategies to use the recession advantage to your own benefit so that at the end of when we heal the bull market, you're also smiling, as I'll be smiling in the next bull market. We're around the corner. So share this with your loved ones and share it with your team. Take advantage of the recession advantage. There's a link on this site to subscribe to this channel. There are more materials on this platform. You need knowledge. Knowledge is a potential power. Action is the real power, but you need the knowledge so that you know where to put your resources or your action or your effort in the right direction. I hope this is useful. I look forward to seeing you again. Be blessed. Bye for now.